Imagine this: you wake up late, rush to the kitchen, grab a bowl of colorful cereal, or maybe a couple of sweet pastries with your coffee. It feels quick, tasty, and easy, the perfect breakfast, right? But what if I told you that the very food you're eating to start your day might be the reason you're always tired, moody, and struggling to lose weight? Today, we're going to uncover the best and worst breakfast foods, and how processed foods and sugar can silently sabotage your health one morning at a time. Let's start with a simple story. Meet Holly, a 28-year-old office worker. Every morning, he'd grab a cup of tea and a few biscuits before rushing to work. By 10 a.m., he'd feel completely drained, his focus would vanish, and he'd reach for another sugary snack just to stay awake. Ollie couldn't understand why. He wasn't overeating, and he was drinking plenty of coffee. But the real problem was how he was starting his day. You see, your breakfast is like the foundation of a building. If it's weak, everything that comes after, your energy, your mood, your focus collapses. When we eat highly processed foods like sugary cereals, white bread, or those fancy coffee drinks, our blood sugar spikes incredibly fast. You feel a burst of energy for a short while, but soon after, your sugar levels crash. That's when the fatigue, irritability, and intense cravings kick in. It's not a lack of willpower, it's your biology fighting back against that crash. Most people don't realize just how much hidden sugar controls their mornings. Even foods that look healthy, like flavored yogurts, granola bars, or fruit juices, can be absolutely loaded with added sugar and artificial ingredients. Let's break it down. A single serving of a healthy fruit yogurt can contain 20 to 25 grams of sugar. That's the equivalent of 5 teaspoons. What about packaged cereals? Many popular brands have more sugar per serving than a candy bar. And those instant coffee mixes? They're often packed with sugar, hydrogenated oils, and artificial flavors. Every spoonful of this stuff triggers a dopamine release in your brain, the same chemical linked to addiction. That's why, once you start your day with sugar, you find yourself craving more sugar all day long. It's a vicious cycle. And it's not just about gaining weight. Studies have consistently shown that excess sugar increases inflammation in the body. This inflammation can lead to chronic fatigue, joint pain, and even mood swings. Plus, processed foods are stripped of their natural nutrients. So, even if you feel full, your body is still starving for real nutrition. So, what does a good breakfast actually look like? Let's look at Sarah's story. Sarah used to either skip breakfast entirely or just grab a donut on the go. She felt sluggish, gained weight, and found it impossible to concentrate at work. One day, her doctor suggested something simple: switch to whole, balanced breakfasts in just 3 weeks. She felt a massive difference. She had better focus, sustained energy throughout the day, and no more of those dreaded 11 a.m. sugar crashes. Here's what worked for her, and it can work for you too. First, focus on protein-rich foods. Things like eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or plant-based options like tofu. Protein keeps you feeling full longer and it stabilizes your blood sugar. Next, add in some healthy fats. Think avocado, nuts, seeds, or even a spoonful of natural peanut butter. These fats are incredible for brain function and help keep you satisfied for hours. Then, you need whole carbs. I'm talking about oats, whole grain bread, or quinoa. These provide a slow, steady release of energy instead of those sharp sugar spikes and crashes. And finally, get your fiber and natural sweetness from fresh fruits like berries or apples. They satisfy your sweet tooth without the negative side effects of added sugar. This combination gives your body exactly what it needs: steady fuel, mental clarity, and long-lasting energy. Now, let's bust some common breakfast myths. Myth number 1. Breakfast isn't important. I can just skip it. The reality is, skipping breakfast can cause, leading to overeating later in the day. Even a small, balanced meal helps kickstart your metabolism and sharpen your mental focus. Myth number 2. Fruit juice is healthy. The reality? Most store-bought juices are loaded with sugar and lack the fiber found in whole fruit. It's always better to eat the whole fruit. You get all the vitamins, plus the fiber that helps manage blood sugar. And myth number 3, low-fat breakfast foods are better for me. The truth is, many low-fat products compensate by adding more sugar or starch to make them taste good. Healthy fats are absolutely essential for your brain health and hormone balance. Every morning is a fresh start, literally. What you eat within the first hour of waking up can shape your entire day. You can choose a breakfast that keeps you trapped in a cycle of cravings, fatigue, and mood swings. Or you can choose one that sets you free, giving your brain power, your body energy, and your mind the stability it needs. As the saying goes, don't count calories, count nutrients. Your health isn't built on what's convenient, it's built on what's consistent. So, tomorrow morning, when you open your fridge or step into the kitchen, remember this: your breakfast is a choice between short-term pleasure and long-term health. Start with real food for real energy and to make a real change, because the best investment you can ever make is in yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living a healthier, more energetic life. See you in the next one.